Dating back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. Through the first quarter of the season, hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Ravens.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, then you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Play action now with Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact. Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Purdy will sneak it. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. With the big guys up front saying, give me a push, and I'll do the rest.
He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. This is Cox going right back to Pearsall. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another 49er 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Coming near the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control, Alt, Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Baltimore
1st down throw here from Richardson. That's too close to the sideline, and it's going to be out of bounds. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing again, Richardson. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Richardson on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He dodged the tackle. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. 2nd drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap. You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Finds the in route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Defenses are finally surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. To the air on this first down, Richardson finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Here's a dive up the middle. Get some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Richardson on 1st and 10. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
He was covered by
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And it'll bounce out of bounds, and he could not have hit this much better. That's going to pin him at their own 5-yard line. So here come the 49ers on offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And they just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We've reached the end of the first quarter. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They start out 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
16 yards. And the 49ers.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Finds Barkley underneath. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Got his man. Watkins has it. And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's another 49er first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Out of bounds, just short of midfield.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. That's more of the catch out left. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Ravens and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down, Baltimore.
They give it to him again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Another carry for it. And he takes it down to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Raven first down.
Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, okay, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
And a Baltimore first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Ravens.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
At the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing now, Richardson. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
31-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, Purdy to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Now Purdy. It's a screen to Barkley. Space to the left. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
A 6-yard pickup.
Man in motion, headed
2nd
right.
and 4 at the Ravens' 6-yard line.
To the air again. Purdy. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Point after for Mikatomney is up and good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. The Ravens back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Richardson now on 1st and 10. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
A 63-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it.
Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Take him down.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
25-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now it's Purdy. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
14 yards.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the 49er 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Running back sent in motion left. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
26-yard line.
Barkley. Oh, he loses the football. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 24-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, All I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Third and long for him here. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Escapes a defender. The Ravens returning their offense, and this running back to the field. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on third and 17.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offense to the line, second down. To throw, Richardson. A quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. And this is
Richardson on third. He's making a bid for it. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
a gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Heads out on the bootleg. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Plowing up the middle. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
Carried by number 31.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down.
On the play.
Richardson on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. It's a pickup of 7 yards, and it takes us to the end of our third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Seven yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Here's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So first and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes it the impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Brings up third down.
Third and long, Purdy. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. The Ravens and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. To the air on this first down, Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. He was defended by DeRon Bland.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in.
Richardson.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 4. And this is
Air it out on third. That's completed right side. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 27 on the play. And a Raven first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Finds a man, right side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
Once more now, it's Richardson.
It's now second and 6.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Ravens.
From the red zone on first. Into traffic, complete! And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
He's Brown. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 8-yard line.
Handoff on second and short. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for Richardson. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
On the return, here's Rodgers. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? He'll throw it. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. A tight end in motion now. Barkley again here on 2nd. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
7 yards. And the 49er first down.
Zone read give here to Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now. They need 7. They go to Barkley again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards to the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4.
It's 4th down.
Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 20. And the Baltimore first down.
And they're down to 21 seconds after he spikes it. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play! Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
And with 4 seconds left, they get up there and clock it. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. One final shot here. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.